Protect yourself from daily toxins, environmental hazards, and even radiation exposure with this antioxidant-based health regime. There's no question potassium iodide is indicated if someone is exposed to significant amounts of nuclear radiation. However, potassium iodide prevents the radioactive iodine from accumulating in the thyroid gland, but it won't protect against the damaging effects of other radioactive particles. More common is the daily exposure to various forms of low-level radiation. From microwave ovens to airport security scanners, there's radiation sources all around us. That's why it makes sense to take a proactive, whole-body approach to protect against the cumulative effects of low to moderate radiation exposure. In addition to the basic health regime that most people should follow, a high-potency multivitamin, multimineral, a high-quality green drink, and a pharmaceutical-grade fish oil would be recommended. Some useful foods would be a good source of water-soluble fibre, such as pears, oat bran, apples, and legumes. Sulfur-rich foods like garlic, onions, eggs, and whey protein. Flavonoid-packed fruits like blueberries, blackberries, cherries, and raspberries. Fermented soy and sea vegetables. Root vegetables like carrots, sweet potatoes, and yams that are full of beta-carotene. Cruciferous vegetables like broccoli, Brussels sprouts, and cabbage for their sulforaphane. Artichokes, beetroot, spinach, dandelion greens, and herbs like turmeric, cinnamon, and mustard. A flavonoid-rich extract such as green tea, grapeseed, pycnogenol, and ginkgo biloba at a dose of 100 mg per day, but ideally up to 300 mg per day. The flavonoids appear to reduce the formation of clastogenic factors, and these appear in the blood of people who are exposed to radiation, and they can persist for over 30 years. These factors are associated with an increased risk of radiation-induced cancer. Chernobyl workers given ginkgo extract for 2 months had clastogenic factors disappear from their blood. The workers were followed for 1 year, and it was found the anti-clastogenic effect persisted for 7 months in most cases. It's believed other flavonoid-rich extracts can offer the same sort of benefit. It's a good idea to take advantage of the adaptogenic and protective effects offered by herbal tonics like Siberian ginseng, ashwagandha, panax ginseng, and rhodiola rosea. Any of these adaptogens are useful on their own, but a combination would give a synergistic effect. Some typical doses would be ashwagandha extract at 250 mg per day at a minimum of 8% with analyte content. Eleutherococcus centrococcus ginseng extract at 150 mg per day with a 0.8% eleutherocyte content, and a rhodiola rosea extract 75 mg per day at a 3.5% rosavin content. It's generally recommended these formulas help people who are experiencing chronic stress or adrenal exhaustion, but it's valuable as an everyday tonic to help restore balance and normalize the bodily functions. Adaptogens can help to counteract the negative effects of stress. They can increase resistance to fatigue, promote improved sleep quality and higher energy levels, help to promote mental clarity and concentration. Again, the real key is to be proactive in protecting your health against radiation, rather than gulping down potassium iodide during a scare. A more comprehensive, rational approach will provide health benefits that can last far longer. There's no question that potassium iodide should be used in cases of significant radiation exposure. When used to counteract the effects of large amounts of radiation, the recommended dose is generally quite high, 130 mg, and the potassium iodide's benefits are very short-lived. Such high doses in the absence of significant radiation exposure, however, can be harmful. Too much iodine, doses exceeding 1,000 micrograms per day, can inhibit thyroid hormone secretion, especially in individuals with hypothyroidism. Increased dietary intake of iodine is associated with acne-like skin eruptions and other side effects. While it makes sense to have potassium iodide on hand in case of a nuclear catastrophe, regularly taking a massive dose is likely to do more harm than good. If you want to take the potassium iodide, try to take a dose of 150 to 300 micrograms per day. The intake at this level will likely saturate the iodine stores in a safer manner. Nascent iodine is the most natural, non-toxic iodine supplement. Other natural options are bladder-wreck seaweed and kelp. To book a consultation or to learn about herbs, supplements and natural treatments, check out my website.